Let's look at courtesy in this video as one of the 7 C's. So courtesy, it's mainly about the feelings of the audience that you're communicating to. So true courtesy involves being aware not only of the perspective of others, but also their feelings. So courtesy stems from a sincere you attitude. It's mainly about the you attitude, how the other people feel about your message. Yes, so it's not merely about politeness with mechanical insertions of please, thank you. Although if you if you have those, if you say those things of please, thank you, it also means that you're courteous. But it's not all about that. Yeah. Rather, it is politeness that grows out respect and concern for others. It's something that shows that you respect and you are concerned about the audience that you're communicating to. So, courteous communication generates a special tone in writing and speaking. If you if you care about the feelings of the audience that you're communicating to, there is a way you will speak compared to someone who doesn't care. Yes, so it generates a special tone in writing and then speaking. So let's look at how to generate a courteous tone or how to achieve courtesy. First is knowing your audience allows you to use statements of courtesy, hence the need to be aware of your message receiver. So you have to know your audience, you have to know their age group, you have to know their income level, you have to know their like status, their profession, the society that you are living in. You have to know your audience. Yeah, because if you know your audience, you'll be able to generate like words that are considered courteous, yeah, to your audience. Then another way is that a good rule of thumb is to treat your client's time as if it is valuable as your own. Like in case you are communicating, you consider, if you are talking to someone, consider their time valuable. Do not waste their time beating around the bush and all that. Yes, so start meetings on time, hold your calls during the client meetings and all that. So value people's time when you are communicating to them or when you're dealing with them. Yeah, the rule of thumb is like do to others what you would have them do to you. So consider your time, like their time, as valuable as if it's your own time because you would not want someone to waste your time. Yeah, the same thing applies to them. Another way to achieve courtesy is that if you have to take a call, never take it in front of your client. Excuse yourself, take the call in another room, and then come back. It shows that you consider their feelings, like how they feel. Yeah, then answer your email like promptly in case it's from a client. Answer it immediately in case you have time. Another way to achieve courtesy is that use expressions that show respect for others and omit expressions that annoy, distress, or discourage your audience. For example, if students like fail an exam, you're not supposed to tell them like obviously if you had read, you would have been able to pass or to answer the questions. Yeah, and then excel. But you can tell them something like this, like I understand sometimes questions are too hard to interpret and all that. So you can still improve and then do better in the next exam. So use expressions that show respect for others and omit those that annoy them. Another way to achieve courtesy is that choose non discriminatory expressions that treat everyone equally. Yeah, for example, if you like instead of saying chairman, just say chairperson. Instead of saying best man for the job, just say best person for the job. Yeah, instead of saying executives and their wives, just say executives and their spouses. Yeah. So avoid discriminatory languages. Yeah. Another way to achieve courtesy is that use a courteous and sincere tone because it builds goodwill and increases the likelihood that your message will achieve its objective. So when you are communicating, use that simple tone that shows consideration or that shows that you care about the feelings of your audience. Yeah. Another way is that avoid exaggeration or lecturing the reader. Like, do not over exaggerate things like you mean so much to us, we cannot live without you, and all that, you're our lifeline. Don't exaggerate things. Then grant and apologize. And lastly, be sincerely tactful, thoughtful, and appreciative. So, those are some of the ways of achieving courtesy or having a courteous tone. Let's look at the benefits of courtesy. First is that it strengthens present relations and it will make new friends. If you show that you consider the feelings of the other people, you'll be able to create a relationship with those people. Then it builds goodwill. And lastly, it increases the likelihood that your message will achieve its objective. Remember, the main objective of communication is that the message is understood by the receiver the way the sender intended to.